Chase that man out through the hotel, man. On 8. Lil K talk, chase that ass out through that. That boy say, I ain't with them boys.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about none other than Julio Foolio. Now, I haven't talked about Julio Foolio in what? 24 hours, man. I just dropped a video about Julio Foolio yesterday. Kinda, man. There was some big news that dropped dealing with a case that's had something to do with one of Julio Foolio's homeboys. I suggest you guys go check that video out. A lot of good information in that video. I'm talking about, some real jarring information, man. It's crazy. Now, in the video today, we're going to be talking about Julio Foolio getting into it with 4KT, none other than talking bad about NBA Youngboy, and also getting into a spat online with none other than Big Herm, or NBA Herm, or Herm the Black Sheep, and y'all know who I'm talking about, man. The dude with the gravedigger chain, man. I mean, he said that himself. I ain't make that up. He actually got a chain that has a whole bunch of crazy stuff on it. I guess NBA Youngboy gave it to him. But they got into it back and forth, and I don't know the start of it. I know there was an issue back in the past and things that, took place like at a hotel. There was video footage, but they were acting like they got active type of beef going on. Now, before we get into the specifics of everything, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about what went down with Julio Foolio and NBA Herm on social media, man. They put it out there for everybody to see. Now, Julio Foolio was live, and he was talking about, different subjects or whatnot. Man, there was a clip that went around and surfaced on the internet, man. And basically, Julio Foolio was calling out NBA Herm. And NBA Herm jumped in the live, and Julio Foolio pinned his comment in the live and started talking bad about NBA Youngboy, Julio Foolio, and NBA Dump. Now, for those of you who don't know, NBA Dump is a member of NBA Gang, aka 4KT, or whatever you want to call it, that lost his life recently, man. So, this thing was really, really crazy. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to play this clip for you, and then, man, you guys check back with me afterwards.
Man, chase that man out through the hotel, man. On 8. Lil K talk, chase that ass out through that. That boy say, I ain't with them boys. That boy say, I ain't with them boys. Chase that down. Excuse me, man. I never let another little boy me, man. You let another little boy you, man. Real, you let another little boy you, man. You poor, bro, like real broke, man. You living in another house, man. You living off thing, man. Poor. That's why Dunk got his smash now. Till that fat get his ass up.
Now, as you heard in that video, Julio Foolio made some bold claims about NBA Gang, 4KT, and NBA Herm specifically. He said that NBA Youngboy is little boy in NBA Herm, or Big Herm, or whichever you want to call him, right? And man, he also alluded to the fact that Herm is living in an NBA Youngboy house. Like, NBA Youngboy bought his house for him and all that, man. Now, this thing took a turn for the worse after Herm jumped in the live. And as you seen in the live, Herm, his comment was pinned to the bottom there, and I'm going to read it out for you. This is what he said. Now, in the post, Herm said this, and you see right here, Herm the Black Sheep. He said, show me some money, brokest rapper off Florida, laughing emoji. So basically letting it be known that he thinks that Julio Foolio is the brokest Florida rapper that's known. You know what I mean? And then he was laughing at it. Now, Herm also posted a comment, or excuse me, he sent a DM to Julio Foolio, and Julio Foolio posted it. So let's check that out. All right, so let's look at this DM message that was posted by Julio Foolio, man. And you can tell at the top, this is from his account officially, and this is from NBA Herm, Herm the Black Sheep or whatever. And he basically says this at the top. So Julio Foolio reposted this to his social media, and he said this. Now, in this, it's going to be a lot of, it gets ugly. It gets ugly. So let's go. So he said, ops on my, I lead them in my DM message request. laughing emoji and what's that, sigh emoji or whatnot. And then this is the message from Herm to him. And it basically says this. He says, so boy, when you're scary, you know what? Ran me. You know y'all scary. Run down that hallway when I pulled up with them poles. So basically saying, you know what I'm saying, when did you ever run me? He said, then he continued, he said, it was 3 of us and 15 of y'all. Keep my name basically out your mouth and go get your mama shake back from when she got when that iron got put on her. Basically, man, I have to improvise because he uses a lot of language we can't use on this platform. But basically, in all that, he's saying that it was 3 on 15, and everybody on Julio's side ran when he upped them poles on him. And you know, he's telling him to keep his name out of his mouth and to get shake back for his mama. Okay, man, that's crazy, man. That's wild. Because I'm guessing the story is that Julio Foolio's mom, you know, was in a situation. I don't know, man. I don't know exactly about that situation. But what I do know is this got ugly and out of hand quick. And Julio Foolio, he definitely has a big problem with 4KT and NBA, man. Now, he also went to posting in that video a video of NBA Youngboy and BBG Baby Joe, where Baby Joe and NBA Youngboy looked like they were just, I don't know, man. They were in a precarious situation. And it's a famous picture. You've seen this picture everywhere. But Julio went to making fun of them because of how the picture looks. Now, for those of you who never seen the picture, I can't post it here, but it's similar to the picture of Baby and Lil Wayne. I'll say that much, right? So it's interesting to say the least. Now, Julio Foolio and Herm seemed to calm down after a while, but Herm and Julio Foolio were definitely in a heated exchange online. I don't know, since the hotel situation, I guess it's never deaded. This has always been up because even Julio Foolio said that, you know, that NBA Youngboy and all them are his ops and that NBA Herm are his ops. So hopefully, man, he keeps his head on the swivel and he plays this right because it looks like, man, that they definitely got Julio Foolio in their sights. Now, what I'm hoping is that they meet a peaceful resolution because all this tough talk on social media lately has led to some craziness in the hip hop game. Now, Julio Foolio, I thought he just recently got signed and things were looking bigger and better for him, but it seems like he finds a way, especially in his lives. He goes live a lot. It's like he gets dragged back into like past beefs and things like that. And Herm has always stood up for NBA Youngboy, man. He's always put it out there that he got NBA Youngboy's back and stuff like that. And he never ever loses an opportunity to jump in somebody's mention or somebody's comment or somebody's live where they say something about anybody from 4KT, Quando, Rondo, anybody, man. He's always in the mix of it. And I think that's just him showing his loyalty. Now, what do you guys think, man? Do you think that this is, you know, senseless, man, with Julio Foolio and NBA Herm and NBA Youngboy to be going back and forth and all this? Now, there's other people out the camp who have also dissed Julio Foolio before, and they've gone back and forth. But today, or excuse me, yesterday, it just seemed like, man, it seemed like it was going way, way left. Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.